Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a series of videos on family game night because I think it's important that families bond. Families need to get together and play a game, well, not necessarily a game, but spend time together. And a lot of people, they get addicted to the TV. I know I am. And a lot of people get addicted to the online games and things like that. And I guess they're okay. But to me, there's nothing better for a family to bond over than sitting around a table. And what are you going to do when you sit around a table? Well, obviously there's meals. You can have like Sunday dinner and things like that. But another thing you can do is tabletop gaming. I did a video the other day on tabletop role-playing games, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And tonight I'm going to do my all-time favorite tactical war game. And if you're a Star Trek fan, you're going to love this. Starfleet Battles. This is my Silver Anniversary Master Rulebook from 2010. It looks daunting, but it's not. It's actually pretty easy to play once you learn the rules. It's fairly fast-paced, except for the figuring the damage, because it's a complex. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a complex concept, so there's going to be some complexity to it. But playing this game, you can get literally hours and hours of fun, and it's very rewarding, especially when you're playing with people like your family and your friends. Starfleet Battles is a tactical war game based on the science fiction television series Star Trek, the original series. And they have had other Star Trek television series and movies and like that come out, but the original series, in my opinion, was the best, and maybe that's why I love the game so much. But anyway, the objective of this game is you have a starship, and you're trying to destroy or drive off the other players, and you can do this a variety of different ways. There literally anything you can think of to do short of ramming them is in the rule book. Any tactic you can think of is in there, I would imagine. I haven't found one yet that's not. Again, except for ramming, they don't allow you to ram. But other than that, but you can play as a team. Everybody choose up sides and run a fleet against another fleet, or you can run what's called a round robin free for all fight. And what that is everybody takes a ship and it's everybody against everybody. Those are always fun because it's very cutthroat and fast paced, and you can never always know who you can trust. It gets enjoyable. And every race that's in Star Trek, including a few extras, is in here. You've got the Klingons, the Federation, the Romulan, the Gorn, the Tholians, crystalline rock people. The Gorns are big lizard dudes from the episode Arena. Kzintis and Lyrans, which are both they're both big cat people, and they have different technology, but it's theorized they're offshoots of the same race, but they hate each other so much that you mention that and they're likely to try to kill you. Hydrants, those are fun. They look like little ash cans with 3 arms and 3 legs, and they have some of the better fighters in space. I mean, they have some of the better ships, but the best fighters in the game, because every ship they've got, I think, is a carrier, or at least pretty close to it. They have what's called the Interstellar Concordium, which is another group of races, kind of like the Federation, but with different technology. They have, if you're more of a pirate at heart, they have those too. They're called Orion Pirates. Those are pretty cool because you get to pick different weapons and stuff to use. And to throw a little extra flavor into the mix, they threw in a group called the Andromedans. The Andromedans are invaders from another galaxy. They're trying to take over ours. And in the game context, at one point, all of the races here joined together to fight the Andromedans. They have come out with later versions of this, and in this they have them as well. There are more races than that, but those are the core ones. the ones that I usually play with. The rule book does look overwhelming, but it's not. It's actually pretty simple to run once you learn it. It can be played with 2 or more players in teams, or like I said, a free-for-all. And it's perfect for a family, especially a large family. Other games have a limit to the number of players you can have. You can literally have 100 people play this game. It would probably take 8 months, but you could probably have 100 people play. So, that's all I got for that one. Again, families need time to bond, and in this world we live in today, it's very fast-paced and hectic. And in order to get, in order to bond, families have to have time to spend together. And what better way than to have fun over a game? Because, and guess what? If you lose, you can always play again next week. Whoop their ass. You folks have a good night. God bless one and all.